The Daily News. I don't even have a dance for it. It's not like the Power Rankings one. The Ligt's future gets a little clearer. PSG's title party is put on hold. AC Milan cause an uprising. There's transfer rumours from around Europe. And of course, we look back on your Friday feels. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. First up, one of the hottest prospects in world football, Ligt looks to be on his way out of Ajax in the summer, according to his manager, Erik ten Hag. Speaking after Ajax's victory over the weekend, when asked whether or not he would stay this summer, he said the chances are very little, probably zero. He went on to say that so many clubs want to sign him that it'll probably happen this summer. And when asked about the possibility of him following fellow teammate Frenkie de Jong to Barcelona, he said he doesn't really know, but it could also be Bayern Munich. This obviously got taken on by all the newspapers and has been seen as the fact that Ligt has two options this summer: join Barcelona or join Bayern Munich. Either way, Ajax are going to get a hell of a lot of money for this year's European golden boy. The fact that Frenkie de Jong went for around 75 million means that Ligt will probably go for the same amount, maybe a little bit less. It sounds a bit harsh, but the defenders never go for as much as the midfielders or the attackers do. And now to another club representative who has spoken out about one of his players leaving, and it comes in the shape of Nicolas Pepe from Lille. The Ivorian winger helped put PSG's title party on hold as they absolutely smashed the league leaders 5-1. This is a pretty bang result for the team in second place, so I'll probably confirm that they finish there come the end of the season because they won't be catching PSG, who are still 17 points clear. However, after the game, the Lille chairman did admit that 4 or 5 players will have to be leaving this summer, and one of them will be Nicolas Pepe. But where the winger will actually end up is a bit of a mystery unless you read a little bit into what the chairman had to say. He mentioned that every single club in the league has to balance their books and their accounts except for one. This obviously refers to the fact that PSG are the only team that can spend a hell of a load of money and don't have to do anything about it when it comes to balancing their books. So is he saying that Pepe will be going to PSG, or maybe is he talking about some other clubs around Europe? Of course, Barcelona and Real Madrid are said to be interested, as well as Bayern Munich, who are looking for replacements for Robben and Ribéry. However, for them, Kingsley Coman was on fire at the weekend, and with his Serge Gnabry in some great form, maybe they won't be looking to a big money signing too soon. As for other title parties put on hold, well, Juventus lost to Spal 2-1, meaning that they'll have to wait another week before lifting the Scudetto. And as for Liverpool and Manchester City, well, they both won their game, so their battle continues at the top of the Premier League. But up next to a bit of controversy coming out of Serie A, and it involves AC Milan, who are really stirring the pot. And basically, Frank Kessie and Timu Bakayoko went on some sort of war tribe-like victory by showing off an opponent's shirt. Here's how it went down. Before the AC Milan-Lazio game, defender from Lazio, Francesco Acerbi, said that his team were going to win and they were definitely better than AC Milan. There was obviously a bit of a heated exchange on Twitter with him and with Frank Kessie. So, along comes the game. AC Milan win thanks to a Kessie penalty, and then him and the defender swap shirts at the end of the game, so you think everything's nice. However, Kessie and Bakayoko then go and lift the shirt to the AC Milan adoring home fans in some sort of war cry for the rest of the season. This, of course, then had to be shut down by the AC Milan official account on Twitter. There was a whole big argument about it. Was it disrespectful? Was it just a show of pride? I really do not know. You guys let me know your thoughts down below on whether or not that was disrespectful, or basically the defender was talking a bit of shit, got caught out by losing, so he's got to take all the abuse that comes his way. And next up, we come to a roundup of the day's transfer news, where even though there was loads of football over the weekend, of course, there are still transfer talks going on. First off, apparently Dortmund have made an offer for Atletico Madrid fullback Felipe Luis, which has been accepted, meaning they just have to negotiate a contract with the Atletico Madrid defender. Elsewhere, Juventus set to be in the lead in the race for Benfica starlet João Felix. Manchester United are interested in Lyon's forward Moussa Dembele, who only just signed from Celtic at the beginning of the season. And lastly but not least, a rather ridiculous rumour that Inter Milan have started first talks with Tottenham over the signing of Christian Eriksen for £130 million. That move I can see happening, but just not for that ridiculous price. So lastly but not least, we come to your Friday feels. This is where you guys left all your footballing predictions for the weekend in the daily news comments on Friday. And here, a few of you have got them right. I will say before, because we get a comment or two every single week, guys, if you got it right, congratulations to you, but I can't call every single one of them out. Otherwise, it would be a rather long show. Or when nobody got one right, it'd be a rather short show. Anyway, a lot of you predicted that Barcelona would win this weekend, and they didn't. They drew to Huesca, so that's pretty much knocked half of you out. However, a few of them who did get them right were Damien Shearer, who managed to get the Liverpool 2-0 over Chelsea score right. So did Adam Mansour Benito, who also guessed that the red half of Merseyside would be happy. And lastly but not least, Tottenham Fan Club guessed that Spurs would keep a clean sheet against Huddersfield, which they did in a routine 4-0 victory. So there you have it, that's all from me for today in the Daily News. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below on all of the latest transfer news surrounding Ligt, surrounding all the other transfer rumours, and a roundup of the weekend's football. Let me know your thoughts down below as always. Smash the like button whilst you're down there and click here or here to check out all of the other videos that we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, I will see you guys later.